Hey guys, what's going on? It's In the Gym with Team MassiveJoes! Training some calves, baby! At Anytime Fitness, Marlands, Adelaide, South Australia, here with my brother in iron, Steve Mills, aka the Vanilla Gorilla, also known as Neve.
So, I reckon almost for a year now, Giuseppe, you and I have both, well, not really me, my calves are lagging, but
They've come up though, mate.
You have been asked
in this video.
You have been asked quite, I reckon, on the weekly, sometimes even on the daily.
I'd say on the daily. What
do you do for calves? If anyone doesn't know, Joe's calves are IFBB Pro-esque.
You'll see them in a second.
They have a lot of mass on. They look stupid because they are too big for his body.
But yeah, we've been asked.
Let's just say he has IFBB Pro calves on an IMBA men's physique body.
I can't argue with the facts, man. We've been asked. I get asked on the daily to shoot in the gym with Team MassiveJoes just on calves. So this is it, man. This is it right here. We went to the gym and we do this every week. We go and we train just calves, and we train for an hour and a half to 2 hours. And this time we bought the camera and recorded it. We're gonna drop more knowledge bombs on you in this video. You're gonna think you're in fucking North Korea. But you will have all the tools you need to turn those baby calves into cows of peace, man.
All right, so what we did for the first set. First exercise was obviously the standing calf raise machine here.
Yeah. And everyone knows how to do standing calves.
But they do them wrong because they don't go all the way down to get the stretch at the bottom.
This is the thing, man. There's three reasons why people can't build calves. Would you agree? The three reasons.
Oh, you're telling everyone, so you keep talking.
Range of motion, which is what you just said. People, they don't go all the way down, they don't come all the way out. The second thing is volume. Most people will do like one calf exercise per week and that's it, that's training calves. And the third thing is they don't use enough weight. Would you agree?
I agree. And also at the bottom, they just bounce off the bottom.
Yeah, there's range of motion, there's no control.
So control on the way down and then explode on the way up.
And that's the main thing. With these like everyone knows how to do standing calves. You stand, you put weight on your shoulders, you go from not on your tippy toes to up on your tippy toes. But the tips are here, man, as Steve said, to come all the way down, get a full stretch and actually pause at the bottom to allow your Achilles tendon to relax, so it's actually your calf contracting the muscle. Pause at the bottom and then squeeze and drive all the way to the top. And when you get to the top, squeeze them bitches at the top as well for maximum muscle contraction.
So first set we did just our standard warm up. We did a couple warm up sets. First set, 10 reps. Second set, 8 to 10. Third set we did about 8 with a rest pause. And then this one here we did a massive drop set. So this is almost a quadruple drop set.
It's a quadruple drop set.
So here Joe started on the stack, dropped it about 60%.
Yeah.
Dropped it again by about half and just kept on getting as many as he can. So as soon as he got to failure, we didn't push past failure because Joe is only 2 weeks out from comp, so we didn't really push past failure. But yeah, drop, drop, drop. And then as soon as we've done that, as you can see, Joe's stepped down off the plate onto the floor, and this is just working just the top part. What are they called? Top partials.
Yeah, they're top half partials. Is what it is. So before this, I just did some partials on there, and then dropped down to the plate, and then just went top half partials from the bottom. So that's a little intensifying technique you can use. But I think the main thing to keep in mind as well, as Neve mentioned, is we train calves like we train every other muscle group, man. So it's a warm-up set. It's a set of 10 to 12. Then the weight goes up. You pyramid up in weight, down in reps, so the weight goes up and the reps go down to 8 to 10 with a rest pause, and then the weight goes up again and the reps go to 6 to 8 with either a drop set or rest pause or whatever you'll see in this video how we do it, man. But then we moved on to these here straight leg press calf raises, man.
I just want to add something. People, like, guys say how they, I mean, you see a lot of guys walking around, like generally your beach kind of physique, who have tremendous biceps and triceps.
Yeah, beach bodies, man.
Because they'll go to the gym, they'll hit 27 different exercises for biceps.
Yeah.
Spend 2 hours there, and then they'll go and do 2 sets of 15 on standing calf raise, and then wonder why they don't have calves.
And you know what they look like? You know what animal they represent?
What?
Man, they look like fucking chickens, mate.
Oh yeah,
chicken legs.
Thanks for
big, full upper bodies, skinny legs, man.
Thanks for clearing that one up for the joke. Nobody's ever heard of old chicken legs before.
So what are you doing here? This is the last set here as well.
So this is the leg press calf raise. What do we call them?
Straight leg press calf.
Yeah.
You can do leg press calf raise with either a bent knee or a straight leg.
So with a bent knee, you're going to hit more gastrocnemius.
No, bent knee, you're going to hit more soleus. Straight leg, you're going to hit more gastrocnemius.
Soleus is down the bottom.
That's it.
That's why I don't have calves, guys. I don't even know the
You don't even know the anatomy. For those of you that are unaware, the gastrocnemius is the top part of the calf muscle, the thing that, like, when you flex it, turns
the only
into a
real
little
problem
ball.
I have is my left soleus legs a bit.
And the soleus is the bottom half of the calf muscle, the real diamond shape down the bottom that joins your ankle.
Here we are on the seated calf raise. This will hit more soleus.
That is correct. So any calf raising exercise where your knee is bent is always going to hit more soleus whenever your leg is straight. So whether it's standing straight leg press straight leg, however you want to do it, if your leg is straight, you're going to hit more gastrocnemius. So
on the leg, just back to that leg press, we did pretty much exactly the same rep range as well as before.
Yeah, that's correct, man. That's how we train calves. We train them exactly the same as we would train any other upper body.
Second to last set have a rest pause, last set have a drop set.
That's it. So what you're seeing here is, once again, my last set on these here standing calf raises. We do a pretty cool intensifying technique. So we've done one drop set in here, and this is the last few reps of this final drop set. You are helping me force out some reps there too, man.
I don't know why you didn't.
And now this is cool, right? This is something you can do on this
we had
machine.
an argument here.
Yeah. Is you keep the weight the same and put the safety in place and lock it in and go top half partials. Just like this. Boom. Yeah. And boom. And just really drive as hard as you possibly can, man, just to really smash the f out of that soleus, eh?
Yes.
That's it. And then what we do after this, as you see in a sec, when you just can't even move it anymore, is then you do another drop set. Just to really push as much blood as you possibly can up in there, man.
By this stage, our calves are well and truly getting quite
yeah, they are. We're building some serious calf mass. This is probably like an hour into the workout as well. Yeah. We've done a lot of working sets by now, man. And always make sure that your training partner has their cell phone handy, just in case they need to update their Instagram.
Mate, I was listening to the new f***ing Skrillex album.
Yeah.
Terrible. I had to skip that many songs.
Man, I'm not sure if you're texting your bushy cat, man.
No, mate, this was
or if you are texting your Instagram followers. By the way, if you don't already follow Vanilla Gorilla, Vanilla_Gorilla_MJ on Instagram, please go give him a follow. He's almost hit, how many?
Nearly at 4,000.
Almost 4K.
Anyway, here we go. So this is the horizontal calf raise.
Horizontal leg press calf raise.
What we've done here, look, see, as you can see, my calves are starting to shake. So there's
when Elvis enters the building training calves, that's when you know you've hit beast mode.
Yeah, so my calves can't even contract anymore. There's nothing left.
Yeah.
So here it is, slightly bent on the knee, as you can see. So hitting more soleus.
That's it. So a little bit of a bend in the knee. It's not going to put as much tension through the hamstring tendon as well, and it's going to hit a little bit more soleus. And man, I tell you, if you train calves and you don't get to the point where your calves where you're trying to contract them and your legs just shaking like a muff, like it is right there, you ain't training calves, man.
And then as you can see, as soon as I fail, do the drop set, and then
top half partials, man. Just train them until they can't contract. And now this is cool. This was our final exercise.
I just want to say, look at the glutes on Neve. You can f***ing bounce a quarter off that thing.
Oh God. How do your shorts taste, man? This is cool. This is our final. We did this. So what you want to do here is a Smith machine calf raise with your body weight. So you want to put your body weight on there. So I weigh about 100. So I had about 100 kilos.
Mate, come on. How much do you really weigh?
A little bit less than 100. I'm 2 weeks out. Go f yourself. And you want to try and get 20 reps, right? But while you're getting those 20 reps, your training partner is standing with their calves in a stretched position. So that's what you're doing right here. You're standing there on the edge of a platform, stretching your calves, and that's going to put as much blood into the calves as possible. And then when I get my 20, we switch. So you go and you do your 20, and then I stand there and let my calves stretch, get as much blood in there as possible, man. And we did this, what we do, 3 or 4 times?
We did it 4 times.
We did it 4 times, and just continuous. So when you're resting, you're actually stretching to put the blood in the calves, and then when you're working, you're trying to get 20 reps, man.
So on a few of these,
as close to 20 as you can possibly.
I just want to also mention, on a few of these things, we have different feet placements.
Ah, yes, very good point, man. You want to tell them about that?
No.
Oh.
You can.
All right, cool. So whenever you want to try and hit the inside of your calf muscle, man, you want to point your toes outwards. Whenever you want to try and hit the outside of your calf muscle, you point your toes inwards.
So because the outside of my
simply.
calves are lacking a bit towards the inside of my calves, I always point my toes together.
And most people will, man. My calves are pretty symmetrical left to right, the gastrocnemius, but most people have a tendency to point their toes outwards anyway, so I always make a conscious effort to point my toes inwards to make sure I'm hitting the outside of that calf.
And then different things you can do as well is on like the standing, have your feet more shoulder width apart, then on like a leg press, have your feet together.
That's true, and the other thing you can do is hit the subscribe button!
I don't know why you got me to do these. I've got
Subscribe
no
to our YouTube
I can't even
channel.
tense my calves.
Stay up to date with all the latest
can't even flex.
editions.
Is that a vein?
In the gym with Team MassiveJoes, is that you, Neve?
Where we come from, Joe?
MassiveJoes.com.